Hello, Libra. How are you guys doing? It is now time to go ahead and start your June 2023 bonus reading. Basically, I'm just looking for details, situations, or scenarios that were left out of or I just totally skipped over in the main monthly reading. So, for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, everything that I offer now is all clumped onto my website, tarotwithrich.com. You will find my tarot card readings, my tarot reading course. If you're interested in learning my way of reading the tarot, I got a course on that. And also my new series on High Vibe TV, Mastering the Matrix. It's all on my website now. Website is tarotwithrich.com, and that's in the description of this video. All right, let's jump into this. Starting these off with general messages. Now, let's go ahead and keep this deck. General messages. I'm digging how that went last time I started off with general, so I'm doing that again here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Jumping straight into some drama. So this is general, career, finance, friends, family, anything but romance. I've been seeing quite a bit of family issues in these bonus readings here so far. But let's see, got some drama here between you and somebody. Boom, 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 boom. Could be a friend. Yeah, this kind of feels like a friend, honestly. Yeah, feels like some kind of falling out you had with a friend. Could be family. Take it however it resonates. It doesn't matter. But had a falling out with somebody in the past that's not a romantic lover or love interest. Feels to me like either a friend or family. To be 100% honest with you, you can take it how it resonates, but this feels like friendship to me. And there's unfinished business between the two of you. You're wondering whether or not you should break the silence, or wondering whether or not they're ever going to break the silence. I think you've kind of been waiting on them to come back and apologize, but you're getting a little bit impatient and tired of waiting, but you're still waiting. With the Hangman, Temperance reverse, could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like this person cares. You're really starting to come to the conclusion that maybe this person just really doesn't care. At first, you were kind of thinking, man, they've got to realize how bad they screwed up. They'll be back. They'll be back. For some of you, maybe this was like your BFF from high school or something like that. Of course they'll be back. It's not looking like it. It's looking like this is something that you are straight up moving on from. Moving on from this. Not seeing a lot of movement happening here. They do keep an eye on you, though. They do keep an eye on you. They do check up on you. But as far as communication, doesn't look like it's happening. Let's get the advice. General advice. General advice for Libra. What's the best advice? Generally. Okay, ooh, the Fool card. That gonna get an attitude with me. Ten of Wands reversed. You need to just get it off your chest. Need to get this off your chest. Yep. Look, I get it. A lot of you are dealing with a situation where somebody just maybe flipped out on you, or maybe it was all their fault. Even if it was all their fault, even if you didn't do anything wrong, you always be the bigger person. Get it off your chest and let them know, yo, just want to let you know, no negativity here on my end. I just want to let you know, I'm not trying to be a part of your life again. You're more than welcome to ignore this. Or if you want, yeah, I mean, you can respond and tell me to go fuck myself. I really don't care. There's no ulterior motives behind this message. I'm just letting you know for no good reason other than the sake of you simply knowing that I'm not mad at you. I forgive you. We're cool. Just want to let you know. And I'm telling you, you don't realize it. And you may not believe me when I tell you this, but that will drastically alter your path. That will take you and set you in a totally different direction. And just let that sink in. Let that sink in and step back and just be patient. That'll alter both of your paths, honestly. But as long as you took it upon yourself to be the bigger person, it'll alter your path in a good way. Now, depending on what they choose to do with that, that depends on how that'll alter their path. Now, if they just want to sit around and keep throwing negative energy at you, fuck Libra, I don't care, blah, 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 and they want to be a negative, shitty ass about it, then they'll keep spiraling downhill until they eventually end up sabotaging themselves. And that's fine. That's fine. At least you can go to bed at night with a clear conscience and a clean heart and say to yourself, I was the bigger person. You know, I have pure intentions. My heart is in the right place. I know my heart's in the right place. The universe knows my heart's in the right place. So I'm good with me. I can sleep at night. I'm good with me. That's all you need to be worried about right now. And then just step back and let that sink in. Okay. All right. Now we're going to look at the current person. If you are not experiencing any problems, issues, or concerns with the person you are currently with, this is not for you. What's the problem? What's the issue? What's going on between Libra and the current person? Boom. Uh-oh. Some of you strongly suspect a third party. Maybe some of you had some strong evidence of a third party in the past. Maybe you found out there was a third party in the past, and you still worry that there may be a third party in the future. I just feel a suspected third party energy coming from one of you. Queen of Cups, reverse. See, it's getting to the point to where you're not even 100% sure if you still love this person. Not 100%. That lack of trust, telling you, man, telling you, that lack of trust will always destroy a connection. Always. If there's a lack of trust there, I'm telling you, that lack of trust, it will destroy the connection eventually. If it's to the point, like, and you think that you can just keep quiet and not say nothing, but you know that little, I don't believe that was his aunt that called earlier. I don't believe he was over there texting his mom. I don't believe that. I want to look through his phone. I don't believe he was out with his friends at the bar last night. You know, that energy of that will, not it might, not it could, it will destroy the connection eventually. Period. Promise you, mark my fucking word. And I'm seeing that energy very heavy between the two of you. Very heavy. Now, do I see the connection coming to an end anytime soon? No, not yet. Not yet. No, but it's like slowly, like if you could imagine putting a balloon on a helium tank and just barely cracking the valve open. So that balloon's blowing up. Slowly, so you might not even notice it. It's slowly blowing up. Eventually, that balloon's going to pop at some point. That's what's happening between the two of you. There's a big lack of trust. Big lack of trust, but I'm not seeing either of you go. The tension is building slowly between the two of you. Not only that, but it feels, you kind of feel all alone anyway. You don't even feel like you're in a relationship. Maybe you are the one doing everything. You feel all alone. You feel by yourself. I mean, you could be sleeping next to this person in bed and feel like you're laying there all by yourself. So I don't even really feel much of a connection there. The connection is getting weaker and weaker between the two of you. Let's look at their energy. Can they be trusted? Are they honest, loyal, and faithful? Are you just tripping out and paranoid? What's going on? Boom. 8 of Swords reverse. So they're starting to come to their senses. They're coming to their senses. They realize that there's something bad wrong between the two of you. Page of Pentacles. I don't really see them doing much about it, though. They're still holding grudges from arguments in the past. They love you, though. They do love you. Yep, they're very unhappy. They're doing everything they can to try. They don't even know what the problem is. They don't know what the problem is. And so I honestly can't even tell you exactly what the problem is. Now, let's just assume, okay, let's assume that you've never had any solid evidence that they can't be trusted. You've never caught them in the act of doing anything wrong. Something feels off. I am not getting that this person can't be trusted. I'm not seeing anything here that indicates that they are a liar or a cheater. I'm not seeing that. What I think you're picking up on is the two of you, like I said, they're still holding grudges from past arguments. Okay. So that argument y'all got into last week, they still ain't moved past that. The argument y'all got into last month, they never moved past that. The argument y'all got into 6 months ago, they never moved past that. So every time y'all get into an argument, they're not moving past it. They're just holding it in and bottling it up. And yeah, their mind starts to drift off from time to time, wondering how much greener the fucking grass is on some other side over there somewhere. And that's what you're picking up on. That's what you're picking up on. So in a way, I don't see them cheating here. Now, for those of you who have rock solid evidence and you've caught them cheating in the past, I don't think this is for you. If that was your situation, I don't think they're still doing it now. I don't think they are. If they did in the past, I don't think they are. I'm not getting cheating, infidelity, or lies or anything here in this spread. I'm not. I'm getting King of Cups upright. But like I said, since they're not properly processing through your all's problems and issues, so they're swallowing it, bottling it up, and it's building up, building up, and building up, building up, building up. And yeah, whenever you do that, eventually your mind's going to start to wander. Damn, this sucks. I'm miserable. I'm not even happy. I ain't even fucking happy. Real talk. Man, looking at the neighbor's house. Man, I bet you they're so happy together. They probably don't go through this bullshit we go through. I bet you the grass is so green on the other side over there. You know, or walking around getting groceries and you see the couple holding hands in front of you. Man, I bet you that grass is so fucking green over there. They probably got it made. They don't go through, you know what I'm saying? So they're wondering about, you know, what other options may be out there, how green the grass is on the other side somewhere else. But I don't see them actually taking action towards it, and I don't see them doing it. Well, I think I've pretty much established that I don't see a worst case scenario happening anytime soon. I'm not seeing this crashing down in the month of June, but if the energy doesn't get reined in and processed through, it's just a matter of time. So I am going to get the advice. Let's get the advice on this. What's the advice? Advice for Libra. What's the advice? Oh. 6 of Swords. So y'all probably heard me say this before. This is mainly for the new faces. Imagine this scenario in your mind. Imagine you had a magic lamp and you could rub it and have a genie pop out and grant you a wish. And you actually possess the ability to flip a switch and make your relationship go back to normal and have everything work out and be perfect. Would you even be interested in doing that? That's the question. If I had a magical light switch that I could flip and make my relationship perfect, would I even be interested in that? If the answer is no, later. Later. Deuces. Bye. Now, if the answer is yes, there's only one thing you can do as an individual. Only one thing you can do. And that is go inside and work on your own issues. That's all you can do. It's all you can do. And yes, if you're a human being walking around on planet Earth with 2 legs, you got some issues you need to work on. If you think you don't, oh, you're sorely mistaken. You got a hard lesson to learn in this life. You think you ain't got nothing you need to work on? You got some hard lessons to learn. I got shit I got to work on. My neighbor has shit he has to work on. My wife has shit she has to work on. We all got shit we got to work on. Only thing you can do is go inside and work on you. Like the little trust issue. Well, can I work through this somehow? Can I work through this? Whatever this is, I need to figure out why I feel this lack of trust and what I can do to release it and let go of it. Because honestly, real talk, look, let me get real with you. I don't give a damn if your lack of trust is warranted or unwarranted. That energy is toxic to the body. That energy is toxic. If I'm constantly sitting around dwelling on the possibility that I may be being betrayed and lied to, I'm flooding my body with toxic negative stress hormones. Even if I'm justified, maybe they are doing me wrong. Doesn't change the fact that I'm poisoning myself with my own energy. It's all about freeing yourself from the negativity created by your own mind, whether it's warranted or unwarranted. All right. Singles. Single Libras. Boom, boom, boom. Single Libras and the person that you're interested in. Let's see. What is happening generally between single Libras and their love interest? Boom, 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 boom. Conflict is being avoided. I don't know why you feel like this could possibly start some drama. You're afraid of rejection too. You're afraid of rejection. There's a couple of things that you're nervous about here with this. Maybe there's a third party for some of you. For some of you, this person may possibly already be in a relationship and you're waiting for them to break up. Even if that's not the case for you, for whatever reason, you're avoiding rejection and you're avoiding drama and conflict. I don't know. It's not telling me why you think there would be drama and conflict or what kind of trouble it would cause. I don't know, but some of you are trying to manifest this person. You got to be very careful doing that. Very careful doing that. Oh, you cannot manifest a specific person to feel a certain way. No, you cannot. If you have a specific person in mind, there's only one thing you can manifest, and that is an opportunity. You can manifest an open door of opportunity with this person, but you can't manifest them to fall in love with you. You can't manifest that they feel a certain way. You can't manifest that they make a certain decision. And if you try, you cross the line into black magic where you're infringing on their free will. And that will, not it might, not it could, it will come back around and take the biggest chunk out of your ass. Telling you, it's not worth it. Anyway, though, I know at least one person needed to hear that. I see a lot of you, not all of you, but a lot of you possibly trying to manifest this person. Yeah, that doesn't really seem to be going anywhere, though. This person's not opening up and showing you any emotion, but you really strongly feel like they are interested in you. It's not telling me whether or not they are yet. Hangman, Temperance. Patiently waiting. Unable to move on from this. Well, let's see how they feel about you then. Let's see how they feel about you then. Oh, they got their guard up. They are guarded. Damn, man. This person has their guard up and a chip on their shoulder. Two of Cups reversed. Fool card reversed. Ah, see, this person's a game player, though. Yeah, Two of Swords. I'm not seeing a real strong, overwhelming emotional connection coming from this person. But what I'm looking for here with their energy and their intentions, honestly, I'm looking for some bullshit. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see if they are breadcrumbing you, stringing you along, misleading you, sending you mixed signals. And I'm honestly not seeing that. To be 100% honest, I'm having a very difficult time figuring out what makes you think that they're interested in you. I know that sounds kind of mean to say that, but I don't mean that in a mean way. Because I don't see them manipulating you. I don't see them playing games with you. Either one or two things. Either A, you took something they said the complete and total wrong way. Or something that they did the complete and total wrong way. Or you're just getting your hopes up. I don't know. But it doesn't look to me like it's ever even crossed this person's mind. Let me clarify this because I'm feeling your energy. I'm feeling some of you really pissed off at me right now. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just reading the cards. So maybe they did something. Let me clarify that. Eight of Cups reversed. Two of Pentacles reversed. I'm not seeing. Oh, okay. Oh, Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. Nine of Wands. So maybe they did say some sneaky, shady shit that wasn't true. Maybe they did something or said something or whatever it was, whatever action they took or whatever they said that led you to believe that they're interested. I think they were being dishonest, not genuine. They got their guard up. I don't think this person wants to let anybody in. I don't think they do. Oh man, the energy is so thick here. Hang on, y'all. This is some thick, heavy energy. I got to make sure my window's open on this. I'm going to fill this room up with sage, dude. Yeah, it's open. This is some thick, heavy energy right here. There we go. That's how you do it right there now. Okay. Clear the air. That nasty ass energy. Okay. Let's get the advice. Would it be a good idea for Libra to open up and express feelings? How about that? Let's see. What would happen if Libra came forward and pursued this connection here? Would that be a good idea? Hey. Maybe you want to start taking a little bit more action in that direction than you have been. A little bit more action towards that. Okay, yeah, start taking a little bit more action in that direction. There's nothing wrong with being patient. I'm not saying just come forward with your heart on your sleeve, confessing your love and this and that. But I'm also not saying just hang back and wait. Let's find a middle ground in there somewhere. Start making it a little bit more known. You know, start taking a little bit more action towards this person. And if you play your cards right, no pun intended. If you play your cards right and you walk that line with a good enough balance, I think the two of you could end up having something successful. It's just going to take a little bit more action on your part, I think. A little bit more action. Okay, let's look at the next person who's actually due to come in, though. Man, that was heavy. Now my room is filling up with sage. Good. That's what happens when you break it up in the bowl like that, dude. It goes. There we go. All right. Okay, next person due to come into Libra's life. Next person due to come in. Ooh, strength card. Could be a Leo headed your way for some of you. Five of Swords reversed. Ooh, a whole new cycle. Whole new cycle. Somebody unlike anybody you've ever dealt with before. No, I do not feel like you know who this person is. I don't think so. It's more than likely going to happen when you least expect it. And I don't think there's any, don't even waste your time trying to figure out who this person is, because there's no way you would be able to dream this up in your imagination. Nope. It's going to be right when your mind is on anything and everything but love. And as a matter of fact, that's no accident when that happens that way. For those of you who subscribe to High Vibe TV and watch my new series, the last pay-per-view video that I did, The Science of Manifestation, will tell you why that happens. That's no accident. That's no coincidence. That's quantum physics. Why the biggest things happen to you when you least expect it. That's not luck. There's a very specific scientific explanation behind why that happens that way. And I think that's what's going to happen here. Going to be real sexual too. Real sexual. But ultimately, Lover's card, 10 of Cups. Woo! Boy! Yep. That's what I think. Like right now, especially with the person that you're interested in, I think for a lot of you, that's going to serve as a good test. Going to serve as a good test. Some of you will probably be tested a couple of times before this person comes in. At least once or twice, you're going to be tested. Make sure that you're ready to move up to this next level, because for a lot of you, Your person's ready to come in. Your actual person. And again, they show up when you least expect it. And you know, one thing that a lot of people find themselves saying when their actual person shows up, a lot of people, do I have time for this? Do I have time for this? I have so much other stuff going on in my life right now. Do I have time for this? Most people end up making time for it, but still, it's like, dude, I'm not even thinking about this right now. I'm not even worried about a relationship. Do I have room in my life for this? I'm focused on me right now. And that's when they show up. Bam. Because you filled your own void. You filled your own void. Now that void being filled has to take manifestation in your outside world. Let's look at their intentions. What do they want with you? Oh, man, they're very sexually attracted to you. It may start off as a sex-based connection. Before you all connect too, I think they were contemplating reconciling with an ex. Once they meet up with you, though, they make the final decision to leave the past in the past and let go of their ex to be with you. 10 of Pentacles, this person is all about their money, their work, and their finance, so they're very goal-oriented as well. They don't want to just jump headfirst into something stupid without thinking about it. They want to talk to you and get to know you. So, looks pretty solid to me. Looks pretty solid to me. What's the advice then? What's the advice? King of Swords. Do not be alarmed if this person doesn't open up emotionally right away. Don't be alarmed of that. I wouldn't be alarmed of that. I would give that, a good 2 or 3 weeks before I really start being concerned about that. But even at that, see, here's the thing. When you meet your actual person, your person, when you meet your person, you won't need them to show you anything. They'll be able to tell you, I love you, and you'll know it. See, that's the thing about it. That's why people get so confused about somebody's feelings and intentions, even if that person is showing them in their own way that they have nothing but the best of intentions. If you're confused about that, that doesn't sound like the person the universe picked for you. When the universe brings you your person, they'll be able to tell you, I love you, and you'll know it's true. You won't need validation. You won't need constant reassurance. It's like, I feel in here that what you're telling me is true. I don't need you to reassure me. I know it's true. So don't trip. Don't trip if they don't open up and express all their emotions. So step back and really pay attention to how this connection feels. If you pay attention to that, to how what's the vibration that I feel when I'm around this person? I don't feel uneasy. I don't feel that uneasy feeling in my gut when I'm being lied to. Don't feel that. I'm not feeling like there's some kind of ulterior motive. Matter of fact, doesn't really seem to me like you have anything to gain by lying to me. Doesn't really seem like you even have anything to gain or have any kind of ulterior motive. Not really. So you'll begin to realize I feel at ease. I'm not spending my time wondering whether or not you really were where you said you were last night. I'm not pulling my hair out trying to figure out who that person was you was talking to. earlier when you were over there in the corner by yourself typing away at your phone. I'm not even worried about that. Like, I feel at the deepest level like I can trust you. And I don't really know how to explain that. And if you pay close attention to that, you'll realize that probably for the very first time in your life, you've actually connected with somebody you can actually trust. And it's not until you meet somebody you can actually trust that you realize that you may never have met somebody you can actually trust in your life. Until you meet that one person that never makes you question their loyalty. Ever. It's a crazy feeling. That gets you second guessing every person you've ever connected with in your life. Romantic, friends, family, and everybody. It's like, oh my God, I've never felt this level of trust with somebody. That means I probably couldn't fucking trust other people 100%. You know, you'll be overthinking your whole life, man. It's funny. Looks like it's headed in a good positive direction, though. Just pay close attention whenever it feels like the universe is throwing a test your way. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Don't be afraid to walk away from something that feels funny. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. And yeah. Anyway, I feel like those were the messages that my Libra friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along once again. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback y'all still keep showing me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, purchase my tarot reading course, or catch my new series on High Vibe TV, Mastering the Matrix. It's all on my website, tarotwithrich.com, and my website is in the description of this video. I'm out of here now, y'all. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.